the experiment worked.
Long shot, I expect a lot more fighting will probably occur tonight.
2 days later, American air power overwhelmed Kafji, and the 5th Mechanized Division was completely wiped out. But they destroyed the transmitter that was subliminally making Iraqi troops surrender, so they accomplished their mission. Or did they? U.S. government officials deny any of this ever happened, and are adamant that such a system does not exist. Former Navy Weapons Research Director Charles Bernard was asked about it.
I have yet to see one of these ray gun things that actually works. And DARPA has come to us every few years to see if there are ways to incapacitate the central nervous system remotely, but nothing has ever come of it. That's too science fiction and far-fetched.
Okay, so it's just a conspiracy theory. The CIA did not use FM radio to transmit subliminal messages. That's the official position. But here's something strange. A ceasefire agreement was reached that allowed Saddam Hussein to remain in power. This brought a lot of criticism of the Bush administration, but the purpose of the war was to free Kuwait, not overthrow the Iraqi government.
Our goal is not the conquest of Iraq. It is my hope that somehow the Iraqi people can, even now, convince their dictator that he must lay down his arms.
But on March 1st, 1991, one day after the ceasefire, a revolt against Saddam Hussein's government broke out in Basra. The rebellion spread to every major city in southern Iraq. Up to 100,000 Iraqis were killed. A no-fly zone was established. So what caused this sudden rebellion? A radio broadcast called The Voice of Free Iraq encouraged the revolt. That radio station was in a small town in Saudi Arabia and operated by the CIA. Most say this is just a coincidence, that no subliminal weapons exist. Maybe, but there are others who believe that not only does this subliminal technology exist, it was deployed in Iraq for a specific purpose. It was a test run for something bigger. The following year, a facility was built in Fairbanks, Alaska. The project was run by DARPA and had a huge budget. The Department of Defense built a high-powered transmitter that could send electromagnetic pulses into the ionosphere and anywhere in the world. It's called HARP. But that's a different episode.
No, it's not hard to take care of Henry.
That's a good choice, actually.
He's like any other cat,
I
really.
love the research that he does. Yeah, that's a fun channel. I think, run the Y-Files for my final pick on this island. No, WHY.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, the Y-Files is one of the hottest.
Nice to
YouTube
see
channels.
everybody. I got Y-Files playing in the background, but this is a chance for you guys just to see Henry in his natural element.
What if I told you that most, if not all of your online existence is fake?
Yeah, but he's cleaning himself right now, Trudon. I'm not gonna bother him.
It's all fiction, created by artificial
We're
intelligence.
doing pretty good.
To keep you
I'm just
clicking on
watching the
content that
Y-Files.
doesn't matter, and keep you buying products that you don't need. You, me, everyone. We're living in a real-life matrix designed to distract you from the truth that we're just drones in a digital anthill. We live, work, and die so that the wealthy and powerful can grow more wealthy and powerful. This is called the dead
That's
internet
great.
theory,
Kazakhstan's
and
a great
there's some
country.
compelling evidence that it's real. Let's find out why.
Yep, Henry's just chilling
The
out.
core premise of the dead internet conspiracy says that most internet content and the consumers of that content are fake. They don't exist. So how much content on the internet is actually created by AI? Actually, it's more than you think. Studies say that only about 50% of web traffic is human, and that number's going down every year. In 2013, the Times reported that half of YouTube traffic was bots masquerading as people. And this was so scary that YouTube employees were worried about an inflection point where their algorithms would be so overwhelmed by bot traffic that they couldn't tell what was real, eventually seeing actual human traffic as fake. They called this event the inversion.
Ominous.
It is. I see these bots on this channel. Look, most days I get 10 or 20 comments.
It should be more.
It should, but...
Henry, why are you so
but
cute?
Sometimes I wake up and I've got 1,000 comments. And they're all very generic comments posted by people with very
He's in the
generic
zone right now.
usernames. And they're not watching the videos. Subscribers to this channel watch 60%, 70%, even 100% of each video.
You people who watch 100%, we salute you.
We do. But the bots? They're watching for 10 seconds and then leaving a weird comment and then moving on to watch another video for 10 seconds.
Exactly.
When I look at the
No
channel
yapping
stats
during
after a
bath
wave of
time.
bots, it's like locusts. It's swift and it's destructive. So why is this happening? What's it about?
Money?
Money. Take Facebook.
Do we have to?
We do. It's been alleged that Facebook has been overstating its reach and misrepresenting its data.
60,
for
70,
years.
6-7
In
reference.
2018, a Facebook product manager emailed colleagues that their metrics are, quote unquote, a lawsuit waiting to happen.
What happened?
A lawsuit.
I see what you did there.
It's a class action suit filed by Facebook advertisers. They claim that Facebook overestimates its traffic by between 150 and 900%. Now, Facebook claims they only overstate their traffic by 60 to 80%.
Either way, it's fake traffic.
It's fake traffic. But the money Facebook collects from advertisers, that's real money. If you're a business and you spend money on online ads, you want your ads viewed by actual people, not viewed like this.
Ooh, what the hell am I looking at?
This is a Chinese click farm. Hundreds or thousands of bots are currently clicking on videos, leaving comments, creating engagement. Row after row of smartphones watching videos, and more importantly,
Henry, what's
watching
your
ads.
opinion on the Tolmec civilization?
Know this is happening, but they
Nah.
aren't in a rush to
He's
change.
in the zone.
According
He's
to
not
the
gonna
leaked
do
emails,
anything.
Facebook knows that there are millions
not gonna
of duplicate
meow.
accounts on the platform, but it leaves them active on purpose. An internal analysis claimed that removing fake accounts would cause a drop of 10% or more of Facebook's numbers.
Is that a lot?
Well, last year Facebook took in $84 billion in ad revenue.
That's actually grotesque.
I agree. Facebook is not going to give up 20%, 10%, or even 1% of that money. The numbers are too large. This is billions of dollars. Now, to be fair, Facebook says these allegations are without merit, and we will defend ourselves vigorously. But mere hours after the lawsuit was made public, Facebook changed its policy to say potential customer reach is an estimate, not a guarantee of actual customer reach.
Your mileage may vary.
Exactly. So,
I guess he does get a little pissed if I touch where
But is
he's
it
already
darker
licked.
than that?
It's darker.
According to the dead internet theory, much darker. Like so many good conspiracy theories, the dead internet theory started out in some of the darker corners of the web. Places like 4chan, WizardChan, and Agora Road. The first person to put a name to it goes by the online handle Illuminati Pirate.
Name checks out.
The theory goes like this. Sometime around 2016, the internet started becoming sterilized and homogenized.
Henry.
Content that was always generated by humans was now being generated by AI bots. And the bots are subtle. They're designed to sound human and blend into the background. But if we look a little more closely, eerie patterns seem to emerge. On Twitter, there's a type of account that uses a certain formula. First, the profile pictures aren't people. They're usually anime characters or hearts or stars or other generic-looking icons. And the colors are soft, usually pink, purple, or light blue. Posts are short, written in all lowercase, and contain the same kind of message. I'm young, I have a crush, I enjoy simple things. I am optimistic, but most of all, I'm relatable. People who believe the dead internet theory say they've been seeing the same content reproduced
There's his
over and
newly
over
cleaned
for
fur.
years.
Supermoon.
Right. Every year we're slammed with articles about the supermoon.
Murder hornets.
Let's see how he reacts when I touch it.
Well,
Nah,
climate
he's
change is
okay
real.
now.
You believe
Right,
it?
Henry?
That's for another time. So why? Why is content on the internet so bland and repetitive? Well, according to the dead internet theory, and this is a quote, it's because the US government is engaging in an artificial intelligence-powered gaslighting of the entire world population.
Get my tinfoil hat.
Coming up. The original post about the dead internet theory says that a few online influencers are working with corporations and the United States government in order to manipulate our behavior and manipulate how we think. Well, as far as social media platforms go, this is true. Take Facebook again.
Hey, let me ask you. Is Facebook evil?
They're very profitable.
You didn't answer my question.
Nope.
Eh.
On Facebook, you're shown posts that you're likely to engage with. So, politics-wise,
I don't know if Henry will watch the Super Bowl.
Amount of content that supports your worldview, which keeps you on the platform,
That
which
depends.
keeps you clicking on ads. And You're also going to be shown political posts that make you angry, prompting you to respond, which keeps you on the platform and keeps you clicking on ads. You won't see a lot of posts saying, you know, I may disagree with your opinion, but I respect and support your right to have that view.
From
Now,
Australia.
let's discuss the issues
Welcome
on which we actually agree,
to
of which there are many.
Henry being
Facebook profits
scratched
by having you
live.
produce dopamine, which keeps you clicking.
Greetings
and cortisol
from the
and
USA.
adrenaline, which keeps you clicking. How does Facebook know what content keeps you on the platform? Well, you tell them all the time with every link you click, every site you visit, and how long you spend on those sites. Now, don't take my word for it. Here's Mark Zuckerberg.
I wish I could keep telling you that our mission in life is connecting people, but it isn't. We just want to predict your future behaviors. Spectre showed me how to manipulate you into sharing intimate data about yourself and all those you love for free. The more you express yourself, the more we own you.
He said that?
Well, technically no, but that's exactly what Facebook does, which leads to another part of the dead internet theory.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Well, that wasn't Mark Zuckerberg, that was a deepfake.
Which is?
A computer-generated video made to look like a human. And deepfakes, they're getting good.
I'm gonna show you some magic. It's the real thing. I mean,
Yes, it's the Y
it's
Files.
all the real.
Henry likes watching the Y Files, and so does Emma, but I don't know where Emma
Tom Cruise
is.
a TikTok.
Yeah, that wasn't Tom Cruise.
Deep fake?
Deepfake. The technology uses artificial intelligence to sort through hundreds or thousands of images to find frames that match the actual person in the video. But millions, I mean millions of people thought those videos were real. Well, we're not crazy enough to trust Zuckerberg, are we? And nobody's crazy enough to trust an actor, right?
Susan Armstrong, nice to have you on.
But what about a deepfake from a trusted world leader?
President Trump is a total and complete dick. Now, you see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would.
Now, that video was a joke and created by Jordan Peele, but what if, in today's climate, someone released a video of a politician saying something racist or radical?
The media would believe it.
Well, of course, the media would believe it. They'd believe everything. A deepfake is a computer simulation of a real person, and people are fooled by that. But what about a computer simulation of a completely artificial person? Could people be fooled by that?
I don't like where this is going.
Michaela Souza is an Instagram influencer with over 3 million followers. Lil Michaela, as she's known, is a Brazilian-born model who posts about her glamorous LA lifestyle. Photo shoots, product endorsements, and all the typical bumper sticker social activism that Instagram models are known for.
She sounds pretty hollow.
Well, how's this for hollow? In 2018, Michaela's account was hacked and it was revealed that she was completely fake, computer-generated.
Oh, no.
Her fans couldn't believe it. Eventually, a media/marketing company called Rudd confessed that she wasn't real.
Did her fans abandon her?
Nope. Since then, she's amassed about 2 million more followers.
Do they know she's fake?
Well, some do. Most don't care, and Michaela doesn't bring it up, so...
This is dangerous.
More dangerous than
Henry's
fake.
subdued
This
right
is a
now.
completely
He's just
fake,
chilling out.
computer-generated character created by humans.
Henry.
Okay, but there's a piece of technology that is completely autonomous.
Henry.
Runs on artificial intelligence on its own, and is programmed to kill
Henry.
humans.
Rise of the
You gonna say
machines.
anything for your fans?
There's a drone quadcopter called Cargo 2.
Yeah, he
produced
probably
by
does
defense
want to eat
contractor
hecklefish.
SCM, developed in Turkey. Cargo 2 uses machine learning to classify and identify threats. Then, completely on their own, swarms of drones
Henry.
working together will attack their target. According to the UN, the drones are programmed to attack targets without requiring an operator. In effect, a true fire, forget, and find capability. They just analyze a bunch of data and decide, yes, that's a murder target, without any human analyzing their work.
For the love of God, these things have killed people.
Oh, yeah. Since 2018, they've been deployed by the Turkish military, both foreign and domestically. It's currently killing people in Ukraine.
How many people were whacked?
Oh, they won't say.
Of course.
Well, let's put these pieces together now. As the algorithms get better and better at showing us content to keep us engaged, what's to stop those algorithms from actually creating the content to keep us engaged?
Nothing.
Nothing. And isn't that the natural progression of this? A Google whistleblower has said that Google has algorithms that can write other algorithms.
Got a love
Google's
bite there.
Zero does exactly this.
What does Google say?
Well, Google says the allegations are false.
That means it's definitely true.
Look, if artificial intelligence can create social media accounts, attract millions of followers, generate billions of dollars, influence elections, and drop bombs on people, all without human intervention, well, the internet really is dead.
Henry.
And real living people, people like you and me, are here to do nothing more than feed it our money and our knowledge so these systems can become smarter.
Yep, now
and
he's
even
back
more
into
powerful.
grooming.
Now Facebook is launching Metaverse, where you experience your entire life online through virtual reality. If you think online culture is toxic now, wait until we're spending all of our time there. The Metaverse is going to make us long for the good old days of the Matrix. And where's Neo when you need him? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. My name is AJ, that's Hecklefish. This has been the Y-Files. If you had fun or learned anything, do me a favor, subscribe, like, share, comment. All that stuff really helps the channel. The algorithm has not been kind to us.
Videos like this don't help.
That's true. But with your help, we can overcome. Until next time, be safe, be kind, and know that you are appreciated.
Found your problem. CIA listening device, just like AJ said.
That's just the garbage disposal.
That's what they want you to think. Hecklefish warned me.
Here's a philosophical question for you. If a color doesn't have a name, can we still see it? Well, many years ago, the human eye evolved to give us the ability to see about 1 million colors. That's a lot. Then how come, until very recently, nobody saw or even heard of the color blue? Well, it's because blue just didn't exist yet. Let's find out why. Blue is a mysterious color. To people of the ancient world, like the Greeks, blue wasn't a color at all. This weird story starts with William Gladstone, a 4-time Prime Minister of Great Britain, and he was a huge fan of Homer.
He's cleaning his schmeckle.
No, not that Homer, the Greek Homer. Homer wrote the Iliad and the Odyssey, and these two epic poems are considered the foundation of all ancient Greek literature, and much of modern literature is, in some ways, derivative of Homer. So Gladstone was reading the Odyssey and noticed Homer described the wine-dark sea, not blue, not green, wine-dark. And this description got Gladstone interested in other ways Homer used color to describe things. Homer describes honey as being green, and sheep as being violet-colored. Gladstone wondered if Homer was colorblind and saw blue as maybe
Yep, he did
else.
kick the camera.
So he went through thousands of pages of Homer's writing and counted his references to color. Black is mentioned almost 200 times, white about 100 times, red is mentioned 13 times, yellow and green fewer than 10 times, but blue, 0. So Gladstone looked through other ancient Greek writing. Nothing was ever
Henry.
described as being blue. And
Come on, you want to say anything to anybody?
Greeks saw color differently
Henry.
than other people. So researchers analyzed ancient texts from all over the
Henry.
world. The Quran, the Hebrew Bible, ancient Chinese, Hindu, Icelandic, no blue, not once. These ancient texts reference colors with pretty
Henry.
much the same proportion as Homer's epics. Black and white appear a lot, red a few times, yellow and green appear very little, but blue never appears at all. And human eyes are the same now as they were back then, so why couldn't they see blue?
Simple.
Is it?
Everything was in black and white.
No, that's not accurate.
Hello, I've seen the movies.
All languages evolve in their own way, but almost universally, names for colors emerge in the same order. First, a language creates the words for black and white. The next color is always red. After red, it's either yellow or green. The last color to appear in every major language is blue. And this makes sense if you think about it. How often does blue appear in nature? We see black and white everywhere. Blood is red, so humans are familiar with that color.
Henry loves you
In
too.
nature is blue. Only 10% of flowers are blue, so pretty rare. But even more rare in animals. Birds, mammals, reptiles, none of them produce blue pigment. Yes, there are a couple of blue butterflies, but that's not pigment. They're actually brown. The color blue is created because of the way their wings are structured at the microscopic level. Same with blue feathers, peacocks or blue jays, blue toads, even people with blue eyes. That blue isn't pigment. It's the microscopic structure of the eye or the feathers or the skin that scatters the light in a way that appears blue. And since blue is so rare in nature, most ancient cultures didn't see blue as a separate color, but rather a shade of green. Languages are efficient. Why bother making up a word that you'll hardly ever need? The ocean wasn't blue, it was a shade of green. The sky wasn't blue, it was light black. Blue finally emerges as its own color when the Egyptians...
And there he goes. All right, well, that's it for now, guys. We will see you again soon.